Hey everybody, and welcome back to Concept Journey. I'm André Pelais, and this is episode 3. In this week's episode, I'm gonna be showing you how I render a Linework. I'm continuing the last week's episode. After the thumbnail generation, I went into 3D modeling on Fusion 360, created a base model, and drawn my Linework over the top. How I go about rendering, it's very simple. I simply render it in black and white first to get my values correct, and then I add the color at the end of the process. The overall workflow is very simple. You can see that I create a clipping mask, and I lay down the values for the body, and then I use the lasso tool to add values to the bits and parts that are over the top of it. What I'm thinking on while I select those values is mainly the base value of the object that I'm rendering, in this case the helicopter, and I think about the main light source and the reflection light that you can see it's coming from the bottom of this vehicle. You can see that it has no landing gear pointing out, so it probably is is flying, and on the sky you don't have a lot of darkers, only on these parts that I'm painting right now. There are ambient occlusion parts. The overall process took me about 2.5 hours. It's quite sped up in the video, but I only use this kind of process when I'm creating a really nice final piece. Usually it's not what I do for work, you know. Clients usually ask for paintings a lot more, but I also like to create a line work that saves time in the rendering part. For coloring, I just adjust the values for the color that I will be using. I select the palette colors from a few reference images that I had opened, and yeah, I create basically as much layers as the colors that I will be using, and put a clipping mask on, put a mask layer on top of it, and select the parts that will be colorized. After that, I added a noise filter to add this kind of metallic texture, and then I made the reflections. Also, if you like this kind of video where I explain a little bit more about what I'm doing, please let me know in the comments. It's way easier to do actually, because I'm recording the audio live instead of making cuts. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please leave it a like and a comment on the section below telling me what you want to see in this channel. If you want to follow me on my other social media, I'm gonna be leaving the links for that in the description of the video, and I hope to see you next week. Thanks for watching.